CBS anchors, Rawdogging comment on papal vote causes outrage. The 2025 papal conclave is already making waves, and not just because Pope Francis passed away shortly after meeting with U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance. A moment that earned Vance the nickname Pope Killer. With the buzz around Vatican politics amplified by the intense new drama conclave starring Ralph Fiennes. All eyes are glued on this historic vote. Amid all this, CBS News anchor Tony Dokoupil stirred up controversy with an unexpected and eyebrow-raising joke during a live broadcast. When reporting on the voting process, Josh Allen mentioned that the Cardinals had all their electronic devices confiscated. So, the one thing we know they're not doing is checking Instagram. Dokoupil casually responded, "I believe the kids call it rawdogging it," to describe going through a long stretch without electronic devices. The reaction, immediate and explosive on social media. Viewers couldn't believe their ears. How could such a crude term pop up in a serious discussion about the Catholic Church's sacred event? Tweets poured in, like, "This phrase and the conclave do not go together," and "This is definitely not the time or place for that word." One user summed it all up with a stunned, "Excuse me, what?" While another joked, "If the Cardinals are rawdogging, it's going to be a while before we see that white smoke." A nod to the traditional black smoke signaling no new pope has yet been chosen. This awkward moment hits CBS at a tricky time. The network's parent company, Paramount, has recently been under fire after 60 Minutes' Scott Pelley and Stephen Colbert openly criticized attempts at interfering with journalistic independence amid a merger deal requiring former President Trump's blessing. To top it off, Dokoupil himself made headlines lately for a viral interview with NFL legend Bill Belichick. But back to the conclave, interest has never been higher. In fact, some Cardinals reportedly watched the movie Conclave themselves to prepare for the intense decision-making ahead. The voting continues through Thursday, May 8th, which means CBS and Dokoupil will have plenty more to cover, and the Cardinals will have to keep rawdogging their way through the long, device-free voting process a little longer.